to get that back in cash, All right, so that's the answer for that. But at the same way, it's just like a stock. In fact, a stock is worse. It takes 3 business days for a transaction for a stock to turn back to cash. And in that same way, you still purchase a stock for a company, and then you could end up losing cash because the value of that stock could go down instantly in the morning. In fact, it could crash. Whereas Bitcoin's value, as long as somebody holds it, it won't go down to zero. Like, people will always use it.
Yeah.
So in the sense of loss, go ahead.
No, I'm just curious to know, because it sounds like you've been using it longer than everybody else since 2013. Like, what do you see? Like, is this kind of weird to you? It's kind of like when I look at like Cardi B, and I know my generation knows who Cardi B is. Cardi B is someone that she just popped up on the scene. It appeared that way, but she's been working for a long time. And before I started speaking to people, I thought Bitcoin just came on the scene, but it's been working its way into the scene, and now it's at this where it's public view. So what have you seen, Jeff, from 2013 to now? Like, what, in your opinion, in your view, has brought so much attention to Bitcoin? Like, it's been like crazy the past 6 months to a year.
Yeah, no. It's because, usually, like, we've expected Bitcoin at that time, like, between 100 and 1,000 was regular. Not even 1,000. I'd say like 100 and 400 was regular back then. But I know Bitcoin from the actual utility, so I can tell you from a sense of using it, not trying to invest in it or trying to hold, because I actually used it on a constant basis, so I know its weaknesses. You can't use it on a constant basis on small purchases, because you can buy a piece of Bitcoin in order to buy a couch, right? You can buy $500 worth of Bitcoin, and by the time the transaction goes through, that $500 is worth $480. $480. So the extra $20 of Bitcoin, or you need to wait until the price goes up. So in that way, you can't use it for that type of purchase. But if you want to send some money across to a different country to pay for a transaction, and they understand and they want a certain amount of Bitcoin, they'll take that. So it's the fastest way to transfer internationally, no doubt about that. How I feel about it now, there's euphoria about the blockchain. People understand the utility. They understand the utility and what it means for the world. And I think the price valuation is pretty much justified. But as far as the utility of Bitcoin right now, if I wanted to send somebody $20, like the fee is actually right now $13. So I wanted to send you $20.
What is the fee?
There's a fee of $13 because you have to pay the miners in order for a Bitcoin transaction to go through. And this is why the miners mine, because there's profit. And that's what keeps the network. So right now the fee is $13 minimum. So if I wanted to send $20 to somebody, it would only send $7 because I have to pay that fee. So I can't. You're not supposed to use. We're not paying Subway. But if I wanted to pick an alternate coin like Bitcoin Cash, and there's a dollar fee on paying $10, that's also a sort of tax. But you're still getting that money across digitally without going in your pocket. But I think the idea of blockchain is unstoppable right now. But the utility of Bitcoin is not usable as we like the dollar, or as we've known like the dollar is. So in that sense, You're right, but you're going to be using the blockchain soon, whether you know it or not.
Okay, so I do the angle of the international, it's a great way to send money. To me, personally, it sounds like a lot of undocumented people. That's also a great market for those people, because whether you're getting a phone card or you're trying to send somebody money to a different country, I think that's, just looking on the outskirt, that definitely looks like Bitcoin would be of great value, especially with Western Union. And that would be great if Bitcoin knocks out Western Union and the other one, MoneyGram, because they charge an expensive amount of money to send money to another country. Yeah, it's really crazy. So that I really actually do respect. I get it, but I don't get it. Like the value of the dollar, when I'm not able to spend it, I think the value of Bitcoin is less than the value of a dollar in most cases. However, I'm going to go back and listen to this podcast, and I'm going to continuously learn about this Bitcoin. If there's some new information that comes out about Bitcoin and you guys need a platform to talk about it outside of the platforms that you all have, then consider this a second home. Like I said before, to me, Bitcoin is Barack Obama and I'm Donald Trump. And I don't like anything about Bitcoin, but have a great day, everybody. Continue to be.
All right. You too.
Okay, good night.
Dental problems don't get better the longer you wait. They just get worse and more expensive. The #1 dental plan in America today guarantees to save you 20 to 80% on all dental procedures you can get done in the dental office. Regular teeth cleanings all the way up to cosmetic dentistry. No waiting periods. Contact a benefit consultant immediately to find out what open enrollment specials are available in your state today. 888-674-9409.